technical seminar on vacuum braking system. Myself, Lingangauda GH. I am studying in BIT Ballari. Introduction. The vehicle brake is used to slow down a vehicle by converting its kinetic energy into heat. A basic hydraulic system, the most commonly used, usually has a six main stages: the brake pedal, the brake boost, the master cylinder, the operating valves, and the finally a road wheels brakes themselves. The vacuum brake was for many years used in a place of air brake as a standard, the fail-safe. The train brake is used by railways. The pneumatic braking systems is used compressed air as the force used to push a block on two wheels. The vacuum brake sys- the vacuum brake system is controlled through a brake pipe connecting a brake valve in the driver cab with a braking equipment on every vehicle. A vacuum is created in a pipe by a exhaustor or exhaustor. The exhaustor removes the atmospheric pressure from a brake pipe to create a vacuum using a steam on a steam locomotive or exhaustor. Using a electric power on other types of train with a no vacuum with a with no vacuum the brake is fully applied. The vacuum in the brake pipe is created and maintained by a motor driven exhaustor. The exhaustor has two speeds, high speed and low speed. The high speed is switched in, in to create a vacuum and thus release the brakes. The slow speed is used to keep a vacuum at the required level to maintain a brake release. The vacuum against the small leaks in the brake pipe they maintained by it. History. The vacuum brake were in, invented in 1877 in USA but enjoyed only period of popularity there. The primary on narrow gauge railroads. The exported in United Kingdom, the system took to a greater hold there, being used a primary form of train braking until 1970s. The period on their invention, the trail had relay on brakes of the locomotive at the front of a train and a brakes on the guard's van or brake van or at the back to stop an entire train. The vacuum brakes have been largely suspected by air brakes which work similar principle but use compressed air instead of vacuum. The components of the vacuum brake system: the exhaustor, driver brake valve, the dummy coupling, vacuum brake pipe, um, ball valve, brake cylinder, vacuum reservoir, brake rigging, the brake block, the wheel, the coupling hoses between the vehicles. The main components are the driver brake valve, vacuum reservoir, exhaustor, brake pipe, dummy coupling, coupled hose, the brake cylinder. Working of the vacuum brake. As figure shows, the diagram shows the condition of the brake cylinder, the ball valve and the vacuum reservoir in the release position. The position is at the bottom of the brake cylinder. The brake cylinder is open at the top so that is it an direct connection with the vacuum reservoir. A vacuum is as created in the brake pipe, the vacuum reservoir and underneath the piston in the brake cylinder. The removal of the atmosphere pressure from the system has caused ball valve to open the connection between the vacuum reservoir and the brake pipe. The fall of the piston bottom of the brake cylinder causes the brake blocks to be released from wheels. Advantages: simple in design, ability to get partial release, something the pneumatic brake could not without additional equipment. The greater amount to save because vacuum loss is results in braking of the vehicle. Highly reliable in case of rail wagons, the permits to automatic application breaks down to entire length of the train form of simply controlled driver hand. The vacuum brake are also fail safe since the vacuum is used applying the brake. Disadvantages: to stop the huge body to certain degree of a vacuum is to be attained, and for the very large brake piston and cylinder are required to generate to force necessary on the brake blocks. For a same reason, on a very long train, to considerable vacuum of a air as admitted to train pipe to make fully brake application, and considerable volume has to be exhausted to release the brake. Conclusion: the vacuum brake was considered the professional to the air brake railroad application largely because it was cheaper to install on a steam locomotive. The air brake is required to steam powered compressor. The bulky, noisy, unsightly used to lot of power, while the vacuum ejector is used to generate. The vacuum was much simpler device. It has it has the advantage of being simply designed and having ability to get partially release, something the air brake could not do without additional equipment. Reference: Indian Railways. Thank you.